country are in bed dreaming of the presents they hope that Santa will bring them. He'll be around shortly, about 2 hours from now, he'll start to make his rounds. But, you know, if Elvis Presley's lucky, he'll wake up tomorrow morning and find that Santa's brought his baby back.
Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back to me. I don't need a lot of presents to make my Christmas bright. I just need my baby's arms wound around me tight. Oh, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back to me. The Christmas tree is ready. The candles all aglow. But with my baby far away, the good is a mistletoe. Oh, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Please make these reindeer hurry when the time is drawing near. It sure won't seem like Christmas unless my baby's here. Oh, fill my sock with candy, an old bright and shiny toy. You wanna make me happy and fill my heart with joy. Then Santa, hear my plea, and bring my baby back to me. Please make these reindeer hurry when the time is drawing near. It sure won't seem like Christmas unless my baby's here. Oh, but don't let me fill my sock with candy, an old bright and shiny toy. You wanna make me happy and fill my heart with joy. Then Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back. Then Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me.
Now, that's from Elvis Presley's Christmas album. I think he recorded that one about 15 years ago, but they've just reissued it, and I think it's gone into the charts.
It's called Elvis's Christmas album. And
Very seasonal.
And that was Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me. Probably one of the largest selling albums and probably one of the best albums of the year, too. Simon and Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water. And Alan and I had a really bad job trying to decide which track, because they're almost all so brilliant, but we finally zeroed in on this one. This is The Only Living Boy in New York. Simon and Garfunkel from their LP Bridge Over Troubled Water, and that was called The Only Living Boy in New York. And the LP has stayed in the album charts almost as long as The Sound of Music. You know?
Yeah, it must be one of the most phenomenal records of all time. It sold so many copies, and they're very, very talented, Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel, who no longer work together.
No, I'm looking
That's
forward
nice.
very much, though, to Paul Simon's new LP.
Right, and I was reading in a paper that he's happier now. He's very sad when he wrote those songs, so perhaps it will be a brighter record. We'll wait and see.
Right.
We did have a difficult job choosing a track from that one. We had an equally difficult task when it came to George Harrison, who released his 3-album set, All Things Must Pass, about the beginning of the year. And we decided on this one.
What I feel, I can't say.
George Harrison there, and some music from his 3-album set, All Things Once Past, and that's called What Is Life. And we've just opened our bottle of bubbly for the evening.
Yes, unfortunately, we've missed the sound of the cork popping, but never mind. We can have the sound of the stuff pouring, if you like.
There we go.
Yeah, authentic stuff.
Into a BBC cup.
So, a Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas.
Right.
And we've changed our mind again, haven't we, about
Yes.
the record? Because
Yes,
we
we
thought,
have.
although it's seasonal, we were going to play Joni Mitchell's Blue, but something from Blue we still are going to play, and this is California.
Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news and it sure looks sad. They won't give peace a chance. It was just a dream some of us had. Still a lot of lands to see, but I wouldn't want to stay here. It's too old and cold and settled in its ways here. Oh, but California, California, coming home. I'm gonna see the folks I dig. I'll even kiss the sunset peak. California, coming home. I met a redneck on a Grecian Isle who did the goat dance very well. He gave me back my smile, but he kept my camera himself. Oh, the rogue, the red rogue. He cooked good omelets and stews, and I might have stayed on with him there, but my heart cried out for you. California, oh, California, coming home. Oh, make me feel good, rock and roll band. I'm your biggest fan. California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All news on you read just give you the blues. Just give you the blues. So I bought me a ticket, I caught a plane to Spain, went to a party down a red dirt road. There were lots of pretty people there, reading Rolling Stone, reading Vogue. I said, how long can you hang around? I said, a week, maybe 2, just until my skin turns brown, and I'm going home to California, California, coming home. Oh, will you take me as I am, strung out on another man? California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news at home you read more about the war and the bloody changes. Oh, will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Take me as I
Well, it was California, it was Joni Mitchell, and it came from the album Blue, which of course is on reprise. And I think I confused you, Bob, by my introduction to that one. I think it's because I'm getting into that booze part that kept Roscoe going for about 4 hours, or all day. And in fact, he's still going. He's still raving away in the corner there.
Yeah. Alan and I wanted to do something a little bit special for tonight's program, and what we decided to do was to phone some friends and try and help them get us some jingles together.
I thought you were going to say we were going to sing or something like that. Come on.
And I gave Marc Bolan a call, and he got several things together, which you'll hear during the program, and this is the first.
Don't leave your heart. Play songs from my favorite stars on BBC at Christmas. Right on. Woo!
garden with acres of sky. A brown-haired dormouse, if one drop by. Yellow Delaney would sleep well at night. With everything emptying into white. Sad blue-eyed drummer rehearses outside. A black spider dancing on top of his eye. Red-legged chicken stands ready to strike. And everything emptying into white. I built my house from barley rice, green pepper walls and water ice. And everything emptying into white.
That's so tasteful and soothing, that's Cat Stevens there, and Into White. Nice album that was.
Yes, it is. Tea for the Tillerman is the LP, of course. And thanks to Mark in advance, really, for all the little bits he's done for the programme tonight. They're lovely, and we'll be hearing more a bit later on.
Got a few surprises?
Right.
Well, at the beginning of this year, we also saw the last album released by, in fact, the last band that Jimi Hendrix put together. He was playing with Billy Cox on bass, Mitch Mitchell on drums, and the album was called The Cry of Love. This is how they relaxed.
Ray, Jimi Hendrix, and a track from The Cry of Love called My Friend. I've been trying to make the BBC cups make that sort of noise, but
They don't
it
quite
just doesn't happen, does it?
Try this kind.
Very good.
That's near it, that's near it. You know, I think, Bob, if we had been left to build the program ourselves, say you'd built one program, I built another, I think we'd have been listening to two very different programs. But there are places where we sort of crossed over and agreed on tracks on bands, right?
You floored me again, Alan, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean to. All I meant to say, Bob, is that we both enjoy Santana.
Right.
got me so blind I can't see that she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make the devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yes, don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You just might pick up my magic sticks.
There it is, Santana and Black Magic Woman, which came from the Abraxas album, which I think we both enjoyed and played quite a lot when it first came out. And it was very tempting, we were almost tempted to let that one run into the next track and have another 5 minutes of Santana, but we have so many good things we couldn't afford the time.
Right, the reason Alan floored me, by the way, was that when we got together on Wednesday afternoon to put the lists of records that we got for tonight's programme together, they're almost identical, Alan.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Identical. Couldn't have it.
I must admit this
But
is...
it did.
Yeah, this is one that I chose.
I've been working so hard. I've been working so hard. I come home, I make love to you. I make love to you. I've been grinding so long. I've been grinding so long. Been up, through way down, through way up, through way down, through way up, down, back, come.
Oh, lovely funky music. Van Morrison from his LP, his band and the street choir, and that was a song called I've Been Working. That's great music, I think, Alan.
Yeah, well, you may have chosen that one, but, you know, it's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all, Bob. I mean, I might have chosen that one myself. I think one record that we did definitely agreed on was the Carole King, and I think it's probably the record that sold most throughout the year. Sold about 6 million copies. Tapestry, of course, is the record we're talking about, and we thought we'd play this one for you.
Way over yonder is a place that I know, where I can find shelter from a hunger and cold. And the sweet taste in good life is so easily found. Way over yonder, that's where I'm bound. I know when I get there, the first thing I'll see is the sun shining golden, shining right down on me. Then trouble's gonna lose me, worry leave me behind, and I'll stand up proudly in true peace of mind. Talking about a way over yonder is a place I have seen in a garden of wisdom from some long ago. And the sweet taste in good life is so easily found. Way over yonder, that's where I'm bound. That's where I'm bound.
Yes, and Tapestry really is a beautiful album. I think that will be my favorite album of the year. It's the one I seem to be playing all the time. So subtle in places, you know. Keep hearing different things, discovering new things about it.
Yeah, I feel much the same about the Beach Boys, you know, Alan. Carole King, anyway, from the LP Tapestry, and that was called Way Over Yonder. And if you've just joined Alan and I, welcome, and a Merry Christmas to you. And in fact, a Merry Christmas to you, if you've been with us right from the beginning.
Right.
I hope you've been enjoying the program, anyway, because we're enjoying doing it for you, and these are the Who. Whee!
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always plays clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counts as ball. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard got such a submarine. How do you think he does? I don't know. Makes him so good. Ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzers and bells. Don't see no lights a flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was somebody's table king, and I just handed my pinball crown to him. Even on my favorite table, he can't beat my best. It's his style for leading him, and he just does the rest. He's not playing his clever fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Originally included
Those
on the
cigars.
LP Tommy. That was The Who from their new album, The Composite, Meaty, Beaty, Big and Bouncy, and that was Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, that was a good record too, because not only is it nice to get a collection of the Who's greatest hits on one album, but you know, it just reminded me of what a good band they are and have been for years. Pity about Happy Jack, though. I thought about playing that, but of course that was on a previous record. We could play it maybe on Bob's Monday program, perhaps on Tuesday, but some other time. Because
Right.
now we're going to play something from Tumbleweed Connection. In fact, this is Country Comfort.
Soon the pines will be falling everywhere. Village children fight each other for a share. And the 609 goes roaring past the creek. Pecan Lee prepares a sermon for next week. I saw Grandma yesterday down at the store. Well, she's really going fine for 84. Well, she asked me if sometime I'd fix her barn. Poor old girl, she needs a hand to run the farm.
job's done in clay between the bricks, and the rocking chairs are creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch, and it's good old country comfort in my bones. Just the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. That old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comfort in a truck going home. Oh, country comfort in a truck going back home. Yes, it is country comfort in a truck going back home.
And if you've just joined us, you're listening, of course, to Christmas special sounds of the 70s on Radio 1 and VHF. And what we're doing, in actual fact, Bob Harris and myself, are playing through records. It's the pick of the year, records that we've enjoyed throughout the year. And I think no program would have been complete without something from Elton John. And that was Elton John's Country Comfort, which was on the Tumbleweed Connection album, and, of course, on the DJM label.
Right. It's very official, Alan. What are you doing for Christmas?
Really?
Are you going away?
Well, I'm going to spend it with some friends. We're going to eat, drink, and be merry.
Right. Well, I'm going to spend a quiet couple of days in the country.
In the country?
Yes, with
Nice
my mum and
place
dad.
to spend Christmas.
Well, I hope where you are, you're enjoying Christmas as much as we are here, and I hope that's communicating to something gentle now for Christmas Eve, and this is Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young.
Had green eyes like yours, lady, like yours. She'd walk down to the garden in the morning after it rained. Peacocks wandered aimlessly underneath an orange tree. Why can't she see me? Grenadier, true pentagram, like yours, lady, like yours. Late at night, when she felt that no one was watching at all. On the wall. She shall be free. as she turns her gaze down the slope to the harbor where I lay anchored for the day. Guinevere had golden hair like yours, lady, like yours, streaming out when we'd ride to the warm wind down by the bay. Yesterday, seagulls circled endlessly. I sing in silent harmony. We both shall be
Enough, please.
Beautiful music. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young from the LP Woodstock 2, and that's a David Crosby song called Guinevere.
Yeah, I'm glad we got something from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, because they also were fairly important, I think, in 1971. And I hope that if you're busy sort of running around preparing for things like Santa Claus, just relax for a moment and enjoy the program, because we've got some nice music coming up, and, also a few little surprises.
Howdy, folks. This is Radio Phil. In a moment, my program. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Brought to you by Degenerate Milk.
Friends, have you tried cornflakes lately, folks? They're cornier than ever. And for a surprise, mix them with molasses for a real cornball dessert.
Yesterday a morning came, a smile upon your face. Jesus Father's morning glory, silly human race. On the sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place. If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace. Leaving any place.
off they go, yes, of course, and that's a tremendous number. We were going to tell you to listen to that one with the volume turned full up, but then perhaps that's not such a good idea at this time of night.
Well, really,
Christmas
the way...
Eve with the kiddie winks asleep now.
The best way to listen to that track is to put a pair of stereo headphones on quite late at night in a fairly darkened room and just sit there and close your eyes
But
and
don't
take it on.
forget to plug them in.
Exactly. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Christmas is a good time. Christmas is a good time on the radio. If you listen to this show.
Now listen, oh, we're stepping out. I'm gonna turn around. Gonna turn around once. I'm gonna do the eagle run. Mama, oh, you're rocking well. Yeah, you do it so well. Oh, you do it so well when we do the eagle run. Yeah, you're rocking fine. Why don't you give me a sign? Just give me a sign. I'm gonna do the eagle rock. Hey, hey, good old eagle rock. Yeah, I'm just crazy about the way we move. Well, the eagle rock. Oh, come on fast, come on slow. I'm just crazy about the way we move. Well, the eagle rock. Mama, let it rock is fine. Why don't you give me a sign? Just gotta give me a sign. I'm gonna do the eagle rock. Nothing else. Well, I feel so free. What you do to me? What you do to me when we do the eagle rock? Hey, good old eagle rock, really steady. I'm just crazy about the way we move. Well, the eagle rock. Oh, come on fast, come on slow. I'm just crazy about the way we move. Well, the eagle rock. Now listen, more way stepping out. Yeah, turn around. Gonna turn around once. I'm gonna do the eagle rock. Hey, hey, good old eagle rock, really steady. I'm just crazy about the way we move. Well, the eagle rock. Oh, come on fast, come on slow. I'm just crazy about the way we move. Well, the eagle rock. Well, the eagle rock. Well, the eagle rock. Well, eagle rock.
Woo! Yes, squelch, squelch. Excuse me while I just wring out my cuff. We've done it again. We tried to get some sound effects of another cork popping, but we blew it again. And instead we soaked ourselves whilst listening to the Eagle Rock.
Yes.
Nice record.
In
Quick
fact,
change of
that's
plans.
Daddy Who, Daddy Cool.
We're
In
now
fact,
making the
that's
program up as we go along.
right. Daddy Cool is an Australian band, and that's an album that's released in America about 6 months ago.
Ah, my medicine's arrived. Thank you, Doctor.
The Doctor is Mr. Roscoe.
Yes, it is indeed. In fact, if it's not, I think we'll try to get him to do some sort of introduction to a record. We'll choose a suitable one,
Right.
and we'll wheel him out to the microphone, open it, and let him take over. Yes, I like it. Yes, yes, indeed.
I like your style.
But I think now, Bob, you've got something up your sleeve, haven't you?
Well, a
Your arm.
shirt
Yes,
cuff,
I know.
yeah. I did.
Of course, that's Rod Stewart and Maggie May. But you know, whilst that was playing, Roscoe was saying that he thought the single of the year must be Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. I don't believe it.
Dear. Well, that's one of the very, very few records that's had a simultaneous #1 album in the States and in Britain, and a single as well, Maggie May. So there you go. As Roscoe
Quite a
said,
feat.
that's a very heavy record.
It is indeed, yeah. Well, we're going to play something rather different, because I thought it was quite a remarkable record when it came out. It came out the middle of the year, and really made this group's name. The group, I think it's pronounced Osibisa. Some people might say Osibisa, but I think it's called Osibisa.
OCBC.
Something like that. Anyway, the track is Oranges. No trouble about that one.
Severser. That was a Severser going straight into the following track. And from the album, that was a piece of music called Oranges.
They're good for you. Vitamin C.
And now to give his impersonation of Emperor Roscoe,
Doing
Sounds of the 70s, here's Alan Black.
It's really a gas to be here with everybody, you know, especially this particular time of night. And I think the next sound that we should play for you here on Sound of the 70s should be something from Detroit with Mitch Ryder. This latest thing has got Mitch Ryder on lead vocals and John the B. Baden Jack on drum and vocals. Dirty Ed plays conga and tambourine. Steve, who is called the Decatur Gator. Hunter is on lead guitar with W.R. Cook on bass and vocals, with Bert Tuggle on guitar and Harry Phillips on keyboards. And I'm sure that even Roscoe, if he was here with us, would enjoy this one. You know, it's really a gas, especially for this time of night.
Said it don't mean nothing at all. but couldn't believe she heard it at all. Gonna dance to that rhythm music, her life was played by rock and roll. Despite of the computation, you could just listen to the rock and roll station. It was alright. It's alright. It was alright. It's alright. It was alright. It's alright. Oh, it was alright. It's 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 alright.
And there we go. That's, in fact, Mitch Ryder there, and that was Roscoe's choice. And I think we've got to admit, rock and roll is here to stay. Thanks very much, Emperor Roscoe. Don't forget that Roscoe is back tomorrow, 12 until 2. He socks it to you. Why, it's too good to be true. Will that do? I tried.
Oh, that's very good. Well, the music really is nice too, you know, truly. There's an American promotion copy record that went out in the States round to radio stations there. And what it is, it's a compilation of all the Beatle Christmas records to the fan club, you know, that the fan club used to be able to get hold of each year. The beginning of the programme, the very start, the snippet was from it. And here's another little bit from Paul McCartney. And the album really is a lovely LP because it's got everything that they did for Christmas on it. And I wish that, in a way, you know, it sounds sort of strange to go back, but the relationship with John and Paul was a very close one, both musically and physically and spiritually, a few years back. And it's a sad thing, I think.
That's the message, yeah.
Yeah, really, that they've split up. But there you go. This is John Lennon from his LP Imagine, and this is the title track.
Imagine there's no heaven. These days you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession.
Lennon, and the title track from his LP, Imagine.
He's at it again. Yeah, well, I said Tapestry was my favourite album. I've changed my mind. That's another one I play a lot. Yeah. Tremendous
Yeah,
stuff.
it is me too, Alan. I'm sorry. The band really, I think, that has given me the most enjoyment during the year for lots and lots of reasons, which incoherently I've tried to get into on the radio sometime before. T-Rex, apart from being very close friends with the members of the band, which I have been for some years, I think musically they really are making such tremendous records. And again, it's a thanks to Mark, really, for the little jingles he's done tonight.
Yeah, I can't believe it. My own T-Rex jingle. Yeah.
Hang on a second, Bob's on.
Bob's on. Bob's on. Alan Black is gonna play a stack of songs for you. Say it again. Bob's on. Bob's on. Alan Black is gonna play a stack of songs for you. Well, you're built like a car, you got a hug.
really have heard that about 1,000,000 times now, and it still sounds as fresh as when I first heard it. T-Rex, and one of the great singles of 1971. That's a song called Get It On.
We must thank Mark for those lovely jingles you've made for us. And Merry Christmas to Mark and to the T-Rex people and T-Rex friends everywhere.
And to June, and to Beep, and everybody else from T-Rex.
I really think they can make it in 72. If they clean up the act, get out of those suits.
12.5 minutes to be silly in, Alan.
Well, I'm trying my best. I think we should have some Beach Boys.
Yeah, I think so. Happy Christmas, everybody. This is a summer record.
Clearing skies and drying eyes. Now I see your smile. Darkness goes, softness shows a changing style. Just in time, words that rhyme will bless your soul. Now I'll fill your hands with kisses and a Tootsie Roll. For reality, it's not funny, and it makes me laugh. Oh, fantasy world and Disney girl, I'm coming back. Patty Page and summer days on old Cape Cod. Happy times making wine in my garage. Country shade and lemonade. Guess I'm slowing down. It's a turn-back world with a local girl in a smaller town. Open doors, clear stars, that's what I like. Oh, the fantasy world and Disney girl, I'm coming back. Hi, Rick and Dave, hi, Pop, good morning, Mom. Love, get up, guess what? I'm in love with the girl I found. She's really swell, but she might just make a chance in an outside dance. All my life I spent the night with dreams of you and the warmth I miss, and for the things I wish they're all coming true. I've got my love to give and a place to live. Guess I'm gonna stay. It'd be a peaceful life with a forever wife and a kid someday. Well, it's early night and pillow fights in your soft lap. Oh, fantasy world, Disney girl, I'm coming back.
Well, I think if we're talking about favourite records of the year, Alan, that really is, I think, my favourite LP, The Beach Boys, from their album Surf's Up.
I know what you mean.
And that's a song called Disney Girls.
Yeah. Masters of atmosphere and production. That's another album. I think it's tempting to just let that one run on.
Well, and we had 3 tracks running the other Monday, actually. It was
Really?
very nice, yeah.
Well, we've got to play something else because it is meant to be the pick of the year. And what we must do is get in something, I think, by Led Zeppelin.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Child, way you shake that thing gonna make you burn, gonna make you stay. Hey, baby, when you walk that way, watch honey drip, can't keep away.
Yes, that's Led Zeppelin there from the fourth album, the one with the unpronounceable title. Well, it's unpronounceable to me. It's made up of 4 Icelandic runes. And let's not get into that one again.
Anyway, that's a song called Black Dog. And we're getting very close to last record time on tonight's programme.
And not only that, it's last Friday programme.
It is too. From, let's see, there's no review programme next week at all.
No.
So if you tune in on Friday, you won't get us.
You'll get Roscoe talking to you on New Year's Eve.
But we'll be back again a week on Wednesday.
That's right. And every Wednesday after that.
Right.
We hope.
We hope.
Some time to come.
And John Peel will be on our spot on Friday, won't he?
He will be.
Yes.
And you're on Mondays.
I'm on Mondays.
Tuesday is John Peel. And what's on Wednesday? We're on Wednesday.
We're on Wednesday, yeah.
Is Pete
Drummond.
And that's the week.
And that's the
as
week.
far as Sounds of the 70s goes. Thanks very much for joining us in this Christmas edition. I don't think we've gotten half the records we intended to. But I think we've still...
there really were so many. There really
were
so many. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's programme. And we're going to come back to wish you Merry Christmas before the very end. But in the meantime, this is the band. That's the last record, unfortunately, on tonight's programme. From myself, a very, very Merry Christmas to you. About 25 seconds away to 12 o'clock. And when you can all, and we can all open our stockings.
Yeah. From me, Alan Black, thanks very much for joining us tonight. And have a Merry Christmas.
And I'll see you again on Monday. We'll see you all in 10 days' time. In the meantime, Radio 1 is now closing down to be opened up again tomorrow morning at 8 with the Special Ed Stewart program. Coming up soon, we join Roger Moffat at 12 o'clock in the Midnight Newsroom. So that's where we're going now. Good night from us.